Well, one way to limit water runoff is to keep the rainfall right where it falls. Rooftop gardens are starting to pop up across the country, and our Lisa Hines was there as one was unveiled at the National Weather Center in Norman.
Well, Rob, most people wouldn't think about putting plants on top of their roofs, but estimates are that a green roof can capture up to 75% of rainfall.
The roof at OU's Weather Center is alive with activity because it's alive with plants.
So you could reduce your energy, your AC bill by quite a bit.
Living, breathing roofs. Sort of. Dr. Reed Kaufman is with the University of Oklahoma's School of Meteorology.
This is an experimental green roof at the National Weather Center. This is a collaboration between the College of Architecture and the School of Meteorology. And we're beginning to look at the way in which vegetative roof system technology can apply to central Oklahoma.
A system of plants in trays that absorb rainwater, reducing runoff that, according to Secretary of the Environment J.D. Strong, is a source of pollutants to our water.
A lot of people, when they think of the pollution of our streams and lakes, think of big pipes coming out of a wastewater treatment plant or a big industry. But what we find typically in a lot of watersheds across the state is roughly half of the pollutants going in are coming from just simple stormwater runoff off the landscape.
Along with keeping water from running off as much, a green roof also has another benefit.
Probably the thing that's most attractive to most Oklahomans is the energy savings that come from these, anywhere from 25 to 70%, depending on the application of energy savings. And of course that means less electricity that has to be generated, and the pollutants that typically go along with electrical generation are saved as a result of that.
State-of-the-art technology that has its roots in the Oklahoma soil, working much like the sod houses of early pioneers.
I think it's about the efficiencies that people had when they didn't have a lot of resources. When you use the word sustainability, sometimes it's about just common sense. It's about using things that are available to you and being more environmentally responsible because of that. The sod roofs were used because they cooled the structure, and that seems to be the case in even our conventional technologies.
They are becoming popular.
Ed Borger is with Texas Green Roofs and says live roofs are the wave of the future.
Building owners that I talk to that have asked us to put the green roof on are looking to the future. They say, you know, if I don't put a green roof on, my resale value in 10 or 20 years might not be as good as it should be because everybody else might have one.
So while money may not grow on trees, experts say the plants grown on this roof will help keep money in your pocket.
Now, since the plants are in trays, they are movable. Once the experiment is finished, they'll be moved to another more permanent location.
So if this is just an experiment, what's the big picture here?
Well, what they would like to see is Oklahoma become more competitive for urban development. And then they'd also like to see us maybe have a better quality of life by going green.
All right, thank you so much, Elisa.